guess, after a week and a half of practice? Just how do you feel like things are going? How do you feel like the team's like learning the defense and gelling?
I think we putting together great. I think we starting to gel together and kind of playing off each other. Getting that chemistry, especially with the back end. And offense starting to come along. We be kind of ups and downs through practice as far as like who's winning. Offense might be winning some, defense, and we kind of just go about it.
Who's won more, you think, the offense or the defense at this point?
I don't know. I think probably the defense. Yeah, because most of the time I don't know about one-on-ones with the O-line and D-line, but most of the time the receivers kind of get us in the one-on-ones, of course. But then when we get the team, I think we start to take that step ahead of those. So.
Yeah, what do you want to get accomplished in the scrimmage? And now that fans can go, what do you think about that also?
Just to see where we at. We haven't been going to the ground or anything like that, so we've been standing up. You can't really see who tackle on defense, and then you can really see how our run game is on offense and defense right now to see like we're going full throttle. So it's just, I guess, a good evaluation to see where the team at.
Obviously, there's no tackling, especially not the quarterbacks, but how do you feel like the defensive line is getting pressure on the quarterbacks during like 7-on-7 or during like, full team practice and stuff like that?
You can always see that, even on film or anything like that. You can always see the D-line getting back there. We might not call the sacks because we want everything to play out and just in case he was to break it, stuff like that, because you got to keep your hands off of him. So, but you can kind of tell if you're in the backfield in front of his face, it's a sack. So.
Bringing that energy to practice today, what's it like being that leader in just the DB group and just in general bringing that energy to practice?
Just having fun, Leader don't bring no extra like pressure, nothing like that. You just go out there and just say something if you see something. But just having fun, yeah.
What makes Tyler, a great leader even for the whole team? What could you say about him?
You can see from like this past year before, this year he's really stepping up and being a vocal guy because you could tell he's not the most vocal person. So it's like when he's seeing something, like again, he's saying something, and he's been more energetic and just kind of like, I guess talking up more, because there was nothing about his play that made him not a leader. It was just always him, I guess, speaking up.
Does he talk to the defense also?
Yeah, probably not on the field, but they'd be like after practice, we'll always like come together, kind of bounce stuff off each other.
With Jane Harris, making that transition from more corner to now safety, what have you seen from him, and just how do you think he's coming along?
Bring that versatility, because he can cover great. He's probably one of our best cover guys in the safety room. So with him right there, like you said, make him more versatile and makes it great for Coach Gidget. He can play nickel, he can play corner. So all them plays when we have a corner blitzing and we got to replace him, he's perfect for that. Now he's just basically back at his home spot. But yeah, he's just been great. Just bringing more versatility to the room.
What about Marquise Williams? Just what stood out to you about him?
Just his work ethic, and he has great ball skills. He's not like the biggest person, like he don't got the most, but he ain't backing down for nobody. He's still filling gaps like it was Amir James. He's still back there in the post safety, like he real good all around, great safety.
With Coach Gidget being, real hands-on with the safety, working with you guys all the time, and the defensive coordinator, how has that helped you pick up the defense some more?
Of course, it helps you pick up the defense even easier because you're kind of getting it from him. It's not like, okay, he's here, then passing it down to the next person. You're getting it directly from him. So it make it real easy.
In the offense, just how complex is this Miami offense, and how hard is it to really kind of keep up with them?
Time to time, and it's like we trying to, and we don't run no simple defense, so it kind of hard, to kind of pick up what you're doing and learn the little caveats and little details about what you're doing, and then at the same time, with them motion and adjusting and giving you all the different type of route concepts, it is hard, especially with them taking deep shots now. You're deep, come back, you don't even know what you're going to get the next time. So.
How much fun is it for you now that you're taking more deep shots down the field?
I think it's real good, It ain't so good when they beating me, but but yeah, I like it, And then you need those things because every time you play somebody, they're going to take a deep shot. So it's better to get into practice before you get in a real game.
And what are you hoping to see from the defense on Saturday? Like, what are you hoping your defense gets out of it?
Just seeing what we are in the run game. You can always kind of tell with the pass game and stuff like that because we're throwing the ball a lot and we kind of like keep it going. But run game, you can't really see because you kind of like, we just thud and you don't know if a guy going to break off a tackle or so. So to see where our run game at.
And Coach Gidget mentioned the other day you guys gave up some long runs. Just curious how things have gone these last few days since then. Is it still kind of happening a little too much, or how would you say it's gone?
Once again, you can't really tell Because if a guy right there and it's kind of like a 50-50, you don't know if it's going like the running back gonna beat him out, the linebacker. But as far as our fitting and stuff like that, like MAs and messing up like that, I think we got better at that.
Do you feel like this defense is a bit more, I guess, complex than some of the defenses you've run in the past? Or?
I don't think it's too much difficult, you know. I think for the most part, like everybody got something different, but at the same time, it's more of the same stuff. You know, it ain't that many cover threes in a row, a cover fours, a cover one. Like for the most part, everything the same. So it's about when certain plays being called.